When it's cold outside, you hold me tight, just my type. You know me high. When it's cold outside, you bless me. Anything, everything, never stress me. Welcome back to Pisces TV with Dr. MB. This is your cosmic energy update, Pisces, for the collective. So all 12 signs, wherever Pisces falls in your chart. But keep in mind that tarot is entertainment, as this is general and not your own personal readings. It may not 100% resonate, and take what does, okay? If it does not, check other aspects of your chart or try some of my other videos. I was trying to do some creative here with these butterflies, so maybe there are going to be some transformations for you guys since I chose to wear my butterflies today. I think what we're going to talk about is your experience here on Earth. If some of you want to know your purpose, I may even have some information about what's being observed, you know, from this higher perspective on Earth about what's going on. And let's go ahead and dig into it, Pisces. So we start with the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Page. And I was interested about that with this moon energy and the Five of Pentacles being up on the mountain. So it talks about creation, but not really being prepared. So some of you guys may feel, you know, left out, not understanding everything, not well equipped, not prepared, or coming from a sense of lack, right? Now, when I thought about the Lovers, it automatically made me think about the two aspects, the feminine and the masculine energies. And it also talks about faith or the North Node. But I see the Lovers here, and we'll get to the clarifiers. After the Lovers card, I got the Page of Cups. So it talks about an offer. Someone may not be receiving an offer. Someone may want to move forward and bring you an offer. But I have a message about mental manipulation or playing with the emotion. Now, clarifying the Five of Pentacles, I got the Nine of Wands. So this to me is like being triggered. Being triggered to feel a certain way or act a certain way, to see things a certain way. And under the Lovers, I got the Page of Swords. So that's why I said someone may be observing our experience here, okay? Under the Page of Cups, I have the Moon Child. So that makes sense, right? The Moon Child, that is you, the product of the moon, somebody who came from the moon. And look at that. See, it's like I left where I was with what I had or with nothing, you know, something like that. And even more interesting, when I said someone may be playing on your emotions, and when I say someone, this could be the media, because the Hierophant came out, and someone in control or staring how things are being controlled. With the Queen of Wands, I was like, ooh, dark magic, or just some type of creative energy that plays on the emotions, because the moon controls water. Humans are made up of water, so you can be controlled internally, right? Through, I don't know what's been put in the water, what's been put in you. But when I got the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands, this is why I said you may be triggered or controlled, manipulated emotionally. So like emotional manipulation. And then clarifying the Moon Child, I got the Star. So we are definitely talking about star seeds here. And your, like I said, something about your experience or something that may be to come. Now with the Nine of Wands, I have the Ten of Wands. So this manipulation, being fed up and then packing up, kind of moving on, or feeling overworked, kind of feeling the pressure, right? And then here is the Sun. Here is the Three of Wands. Now with the Five of Pentacles up here, it feels like being furthest from the sun, okay? Or some type of revelation, something being exposed, Pisces. So that's interesting given the energy of today. Something being exposed. Someone saw something, observed something, and may be telling you about it. May text, may see it on TV, could have recorded it or something like that. And we'll go ahead and get started with the reading now. If you are new to my channel, I like to answer your questions at the end of the reading, my dear Pisces. So go ahead and set those intentions. And we come out with the King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, I have the Ace of Wands. So a spark, feeling inspired, improving your health. Some of you guys are stressing less, drinking more water. Control the emotions. When I said you could be triggered or manipulated emotionally, and I had the Queen of Cups with the Nine of Wands, here I have the King of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So this is like the ideal situation. I also see alignment, okay? And when I think about the Ten of Pentacles, I also think about lessons
there may be something about communication as well as balance. So with the Six of Pentacles, I just recently saw a story about the number 6, and according to sacred geometry, how everything is kind of formed off of that number. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles, I have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups for the King of Cups does talk about completion, especially when we're in situations that are arranged. Okay, and it's like balance. What I'm putting into something, what I get out of something. Okay, what I want to receive, or opening up to receive, because this Ten of Pentacles could be coming your way, Pisces. And I feel like you're going to be happy with that. Others of you coming out of this Ten of Pentacle energy, and I think we talked about this in the Daily Vibe, if there was unity in something, I feel like making adjustments for whatever, to stay or to go, just dependent on your happiness with what you are receiving, okay? On an energetic level, I feel like because of the higher vibration, or you becoming content with what's being given and received, it leads to this Ten of Pentacle energy and happiness. Now, right now, some of you guys could be in conflict mentally, could be arguing. When I saw the Queen of Cups with that mental manipulation, and that King of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles, now there could be some type of fighting or discussions being had, some quarrels. Now, because this is a cosmic update, this is not just talking about you and your relationships, but many of us, okay? Moving forward, here's that Ace of Cups, and it's crossing the Nine of Cups. So somebody not being happy within certain situations, there could be tension, conflict, chaos, argument, bickering, gossiping. And then with the Ace of Cups, this talks about children. And since we already were talking about star seeds, then this could just talk about the healers, okay? Being conflicted and some type of triggers being placed there to cause some confusion, okay? And look, I got my confirmation. Here is that Ace of Swords crossing the Five of Swords. So some new information coming in that could cause conflict, and you not knowing what's true, or something about your discernment. Others of you with the Nine of Cups, discontentment, and the Ace of Swords, it's like you cut something off, which is this thing that you were going back and forth about, to focus on yourself or to focus on this abundance. Centering the reading, we have the Emperor. This is the environment, or how others see you, well content and controlled. On a larger scale, the Emperor could represent, those in authority, those that are in control. And I don't hear this often, but the Six of Pentacles for me did talk about like poverty or waiting to receive handouts. And someone could be manipulating how that's done. With the Ten of Pentacles, like I said, an arrangement. Somebody is arranging how something plays out. And this also looks like alignment and arrangement. All right, and I'll pull clarifiers. Under the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Two of Wands, which talks about you, Pisces, wanting to take another approach on your spiritual path. It's like if you want to know what is going to benefit you, protect you from this chaos and this conflict, for you to always take the high road, okay? And then to connect with your ancestors. This also talks about generational wealth, ancestors, and some type of legacy. The Six of Pentacles says that what they're helping you with, and this Emperor, could be stability. And with the Nine of Cups, could talk about emotional stability. And for you to get that stability, you need to use this sword, your discernment, and protect your essence of who you are, your happiness. You need to separate yourself from that Five of Swords energy. Outcome, we do have transformation here. This is Scorpio energy. So a lot of you guys, this is Spirit saying that I am helping you learn this contentment. We're trying to align you to walk your path with that Two of Wands. And it's like hand and foot. Okay, so you are not alone. The Archangel Raphael is here. Also, the Nine of Swords from the Queen of Swords is here. And clarity is very important. So make sure that you guys are, just trying to focus. And if you get into a phase of confusion, to not be frustrated, to meditate and call on your ancestors to ask for advice. As I stated, I do pull cards to get you guys' answers for this reading. So you can set those intentions. I think we'll do 3. So go ahead and choose the number 1, 2, or 3 and get those questions in your head. All right. Now, clarifying Mr. King of Cups, I did see the Page of Swords, and now I see the King of Swords. So being observed, okay? And it also talks about a level of improvement, because the King of Cups, once he masters self, right, or she masters self, masters the emotions, acceptance, becoming detached, the King of Swords is that very strategic person that may have had to get out of the heart energy into the mind, and to form this stability and control within the emotions is to get out of the emotions. With the Ten of Pentacles, I have the Ace of Pentacles, so it talks about completing a level. And this is earth energy. So these are lessons that you're facing here on earth. Duh, right? With the Six of Pentacles, some of you guys are receiving the most help from ancestors with looking at the glass half full, or just, just saying that the glass, it either has some in it or it doesn't. To not even make the judgment call of looking at the glass half full or empty. Also, there could be something that you've been protected from, because I do see a missed opportunity. Okay? Look at that. Something that you've been protected from. Here's that Page of Swords. So maybe you were protected by the observers. Okay? Look at that. I have more clarification with the Sun card and the Eight of Cups. You walking away from a situation protected you more than you know, and maybe you were divinely guided to do so. So with the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups, the World card. So a lot of you guys are maybe spending more time online, finding happiness online. Maybe that's a distraction for those of you that may have been suffering with quarantine. I also see the Queen of Wands. So the lessons that you're learning about detachment also talk about those of you that feel that there may have been a generational curse, or being under a love spell or something like that, where you're always by yourself, or you never get to that 10th cup. And this is kind of like a process, like things happening for a reason, because you're being observed as far as your reaction. Okay, how you react to things. So if I were on the other side and I was doing some kind of study or something, then I would take note to how relationships are handled, and because there's some type of curiosity on evolution. Okay, now with the Five of Swords, this conflict and this turmoil, this mental conflict, again, it talks about alchemy. So some of you guys could have had a past of childhood trauma with the Eight of Swords. This could be schizophrenia, depression, suicidal, like deep behavioral disorders, or just some type of discomfort or imbalance when it comes to your emotions. Okay, born into conflict and chaos. All right, feeling trapped, but this is like an internal thing. Now with the Ace of Cups, I have the World card, so it talks about a completion for the King of Cups across this sea of emotion. And see, as I said that, a completion, a level of completion, and being okay with yourself, accepting yourself. So a lot of things may arise, Pisces, in the near future, that cause you to really identify with your true self, things that you really like, other things. If you get any anxiety or ill feelings about something, that's just your higher self saying that it ain't for you. Now the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Wands, I feel like we'll find out the truth about this pandemic. We'll find out some truths about the chaos or the riots, whatever this mess is, maybe on the news with the world thing, or across the world, because this is a pandemic. It's like a global pandemic. I feel like some news is coming in time about that. That's very interesting. And with the Two of Wands, you have the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands. So gratitude and appreciation and optimism. When you are faced with difficulties and things have come at you like back to back to back to back to back. For some of you, this is definitely about your relationships. For others of you, it's just the energy altogether of some chaos, some conflict, things happening politically or on a global scale all at once, which could cause like this uproar and this tension. And then, like I said, gratitude and something about your optimism to stay focused on your commitment and what you came here to do. because the payout for me is the 10 of Pentacles, and then we also have the 10 of Cups with the Death card. So I do see a happy ending. I see the King of Cups again completing a cycle and getting out of fears. The King of Cups faces his fears, and the fears are the underworld, okay? And it also talks about Capricorn, discipline and order. And then look at that. It's like everybody's on a horse. Some of you guys in the need to want attention, okay? Or they're going to bring attention to how something ends. And I feel like the justice system may be involved. Okay? And it's like fighting, beating, I don't know. This reminds me of like the riots and all that kind of stuff that's going on. And it takes us back to the beginning of the video when I said being manipulated. Because the 9 of Wands does speak of manipulation. So just watch out for triggers, Pisces. What I see here is just some manipulation. And the ancestors, or the observers, as they're called in this video today, just see that based on our behaviors, based on our relationships with each other, that emotions and confusion have a lot to do with it. So maybe something is even in the air, because it talks about confusion, it talks about patience, and then I see codependencies. And with that 8 of Swords, yeah, I don't like that. So let me get a clarifier for codependencies. Like feeling locked up. Maybe the quarantine thing, we're going to find out it was a scam. And see, as I said, quarantine, here's the Hermit, which talks about solitude, holding on tightly, rebuilding, and then the 10 of Cups, which is Pluto and Pisces. And then you have 44 with the 10 of Cups and the King of Swords. So another victory coming. Some situations end. So some of you guys could be making final decisions, and I just saw the 2 of Swords about your commitments. Okay, so somebody may be thinking about breaking a commitment, and there was too much confusion involved for them to make a decision, and it was just something they had to let go of. Or, you know, there could also be changes in your work environment or how you go about making money. And then some of you, if you're asking, am I on my life path? Am I following my purpose? It's like yes. And to continue to do that, move away from chaos. And chaos being the Knight of Wands that comes in with the flame. And then I also have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is Aries throne, Sagittarius chariot. This is a lot of fire energy. And I feel like those of you that ask what you're being protected from, it's like your ancestors have protected you a lot from things that you could have faced in the dark night of the soul. With the 10 of Pentacles here, a lot of you guys, your health is being improved, and your ancestors, your ascended masters, your higher self, the universe, through meditation, through changing your diets, trying to decrease the amount of work that you give your digestive system, because the digestive system overworked does affect the immune system. And what's going on with the pandemic is something, like I said, that they could be working with you or protecting you from. Okay. I do see creative energy for those of you that have home-based businesses or small businesses. So be looking out for, that spark. If you've been on a, decline, or if not, even if you have been in your power, just know that creative energy is coming for all of you artists out there, or those of you that have your own businesses and stuff like that. For those of you wanting to move, okay, I feel like it's a cool time with the Cup Prince. That's like the Knight of Cups that moves forward with things that are heart matter. So doing what you love, doing what is important to you, and putting in all of the effort. So picking up and moving on. And a lot of you may be looking for homes that are closer to your jobs, or looking for homes that allow you to have a home office or something like that. I have the Magician, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. So gratitude brings in what it is you're trying to manifest. Gratitude, and also there's a need for you to use the tools that you have around you. Okay, for some of you guys, that may be the Pentacle. Others of you, it could be the Sword. And I feel like something is going to be revealed. And here's the justice system and the 3 of Wands again. And it says Judgment and the Fool. So, I don't know. We may have some updates regarding our legal system or some legal matters. And a new beginning. If not a new beginning, I feel like somebody may make a fool of themselves publicly or on the internet. And then as I look at the Justice card, I have the handcuffs here. And with the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, sorry about that. It's just like a lot happening at one time, honey. And I don't like that energy. So the questions that I ask you guys to set for yourself, let's go ahead and get some answers. I'm going to use these cute little babies, so we won't do the angel answer cards this time. And I did say 3, right? So group 1, group 2, did I have another one? And group 3. I don't think I used, okay. So if you chose, and I said 1 for the collective, didn't I? For the collective, I got totally. So we are 1, okay? The tarot card is the 3 of Pentacles, which again is unity, creation, working together, teamwork. And it also has Venus and Capricorn. So discipline and love, okay? Habits and rituals. Get into the habit, okay? Make some new habits. Now, if you chose stack 1, you got the 10 of Cups. And then you got no way. So, okay. Group 2, I have, why would you even ask that? Is what you got in your card is the Sword Prince. Okay, so it's like the Knight of Swords. And then for group 3, you have No Doubt. And the Magician. So that's clear. Be assertive. You can't have doubts for those of you trying to manifest. Now for group 2, when it says, why would you even ask? This talks about bravery. And I feel like it's something that you really should move toward. All right, with no hesitation. Group 1, with your 10 of Cups and no way. It's like maybe you want a happy ending. Maybe you're asking if someone is the one. Because I just recently told somebody that we have several ones. And I said that a soulmate is a relationship that could have been agreed upon at a soul level, and you reincarnate into this life to teach each other something. That could be a child, a parent, a boss, or a lover. And so the 10 of Cups for me talks about all of those relationships. And as you guys talk about cord cutting and situations like that, I feel like whatever you ask about, there's more than one way to do it, right? And then to get a clarifier, because I'm like, how can you get the 10 of Cups, which is yes, and then get no way? But that's also coming over confusion. The 7 of Cups and the King of Swords. I have the 3 of Swords, which has Libra energy. And the 3 of Swords talks about loss and grief, getting over grief. So you may be wanting to manifest something, but your energy is blocking it. Okay? Yep. Focus on yourself. Raise your vibration. Yada, yada, yada. All right? So that's what I have for you, Pisces, our collective energy update. And I didn't like this 8 of Swords with the 6 of Cups. So let go of negative memories. If you're asking, like, what do I need to cut out to move forward with this Ace of Swords? Definitely let go of memories of things that didn't commit to you, or somewhere the commitment was broke. I don't care if that's childhood trauma and how you grew up, a relationship, your job, or just the pandemic and the quarantines and things like that. Don't get bored and just start reminiscing and then find yourself drifting off into the negative or worrying, because there's nothing to worry about. And soon something is going to be revealed. So that's for sure. And we'll just wait to see what that is. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. If you absolutely loved it, then hit the subscription button and the notification bell. And until next time, Pisces, always check that description box for a link to Etsy and the community board to see some of the products up close and personal. Namaste.